Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. My name's Alyssa, I'm the owner of KiwiFruitCrochet, and today I just wanted to give you like some tips and tricks on markets, like finding the right market and stuff like that. Just because when I went into this about a year ago, I didn't do enough research and I should have watched way more videos than I did. So I'm gonna try to fit like a bunch of things in here that might help you finding your markets and being prepared for them and stuff like that. So no long introduction, let's just go right into it. Okay, so first things first, when you find a market, by the way, I find mine on like Facebook. I know some people aren't a huge fan of doing that, but it's worked out for me. But when you find one, you're going to want to call the vendor spot. Like, I don't know, say, well, here's what happened to me. People have attempted to scam me twice, and then I call the event, like the people. One was at a local fairground. I called the fairground. I was like, hey, I just wanted to make sure this is legit before I sign up and give these people like hundreds of dollars to have my space. And the woman's like, no, you are the third person that's called. This is not real. So call the person who's in charge of like the area. Just call the location to make sure. Is this crooked? I did this last time too, I think. Call the location, make sure it's legit before you send your money or communicate with anyone anymore, because that's saved me twice now, so definitely call beforehand. Okay, tip number 2, if you think you are prepping too much inventory, you might not even be prepping enough inventory. You never know if this is going to be a big thing. You never know if you're gonna sell out. Like, unless you've been there before and you have a pretty good estimate, you just want to prepare too much inventory, because the worst case, then you have enough inventory for your next market. Worst case, if you don't bring enough, you run out of inventory and then you're just kind of like there and you didn't waste money, but you kind of did in a way, because like you paid for your spot for this amount of hours and now you're not selling more product. So it just makes more sense to prep as much inventory as possible. Tip number 3, do a mock setup beforehand as early as you can. I have a spot in my basement where I can set up like my tables and look at them and everything and just leave them there and add inventory. I can't talk today. And add inventory to it as I go. But if that isn't an option for you and you can only set it up real quick and then take it down, do that and take some photos of it, so then when you get to the market, you can just look at your phone, look at the photos on your phone and be like, okay, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. It makes it way easier once you get there. Even if you have an hour or two beforehand, it still takes a while to set up, even if with that, just because you want to make sure everything looks perfect and stuff, and you never know if there's going to be like a misunderstanding between booths or anything like that. Like, trust me, it is better to have a mock setup of your booth, and you can always change it when you get there, but at least you have an idea of what you want going into it. I cannot stress this enough. Having my mother help me with this has been like the biggest blessing ever. Having her help me put stuff in the car, set stuff up, take stuff down, put it back into the car, stuff like that. Like, having her help me with this has been so huge. So if you can find someone to help you that day, even if they just get you there and get you back, would be awesome, because it is a lot of work to set up a tent and everything. Even just 2 people, it's a lot. So I can't even imagine having to do that by yourself. So if you have someone who will help you that day and you can like, I don't know if you want to pay them or whatever, like depending on who it is, but if you can find someone to help you, it's absolutely worth it. And it's also great because if you have to go to the bathroom or something, you don't have to leave your booth alone, you know? It's way better to leave it with someone, trust me. There have been markets where I've had to say no to people before about this topic, which is totally fine if you say no to them, by the way. But it just like leads me into the next thing. Bring plenty of cash with you. One time a guy tried to pay for a $5 item with a $100 bill. I absolutely had to say no. I don't think there is a world in which I would have said yes. Just because it's hard to take 100 and then split it up later, because we use that cash throughout the day for other customers. So bring plenty of cash with you, and this kind of goes hand in hand with it, but if someone is trying to pay you with way too high of a bill, it's okay to say no. You can absolutely turn them down. Most people are super understanding of it, because it's like, yeah, you're trying to give me an extra like $95 that I have to dish out. It's way too complicated, so it's not worth losing the one $5 sale and then like not have enough cash for the next day. So definitely bring plenty. I bring about $100 worth with me in markets. A lot of it in ones, good amount in 5s and 10s, and maybe like a 20 or something. Usually you don't even have to bring 20s, because most people will pay with a 20. Next thing you want to do, and you've probably heard this, if you've seen multiple market videos, you've probably heard this from every single one, is have height variety amongst your table. So like, Here's your table. You can have things resting on it, then have a little tiered shelf here, and then have a little box here with a tiered shelf on it, and then like stuff like that. The more height you had, the more your objects stand out, and like it's just more inviting. You want it to look nice and organized and easy for someone to look at it and say, oh, I want to go look at that. Because I don't know if you've ever seen tables where they have something on like one level, it's just on the table. It's hard, you have to look down. People like looking straight ahead. So, and like their eyes like follow the zigzag of whatever you're doing, so definitely have things at a height. In addition to height varying, you want to vary your prices as well, and I will say the most common prices that sell are anything $20 and under, because when people go to a market, they're not looking to spend like $100 or something. They're looking for things that's like an impulse buy, and you are more likely to impulse buy something that's $5 than $50, because it's like, oh, it's just $5, I'll get it real quick, like. And you're also less likely to regret it later, because if you buy something that's like $50 at a market, you might be like, oh my gosh, why did I just buy that? So a lot of customers like buying things within the $5 to $20 range. And I'm not saying you need to mark your prices down. What I am saying is you should prepare more cheaper items so that those are the ones that are gonna sell. This is more of if you want people to come back to your booth, bring, sorry, I can't speak today. Bring freebies. Really good freebies are candy and stickers. I bring Dum Dum Pops just because I think it's not gonna melt. I've never met someone who doesn't like Dum Dum Pops. There's so many flavors and stuff. Actually, let me get one of my freebie bags to show you real quick. Okay, so this year I actually plan on adding more stuff to my freebie bags, but it's just when you buy something and you get a little extra, it's so nice, and if you feel like cared for and everything, like by the seller. I know this because I love when I buy from Etsy and I get like little gifts. But here's my little freebie bag. I got these cute stickers on Amazon. It says free gift, so I just stick them on the bag so no one looks at it and they're like, whoa, 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 I didn't buy this. What is this? It's free. Also, these cute little bags are on Amazon. If you want to use these, like this is just free gift sticker. You can probably find it. I don't know, I got it like 2 years ago. This bag, I just looked up star gift bag or something like that, and you can find it pretty much. I have my business card. We'll get to that in a second, so I'm gonna leave this guy out. I'll show it later where it's like better quality. We have our Dum Dum Pop, and then I just put in like 2 random stickers. What does this one say? Don't stop until you're proud. Like that's super cute, and then a little plant. But yeah, freebies keep people coming back, and trust me, do it. I'm assuming most of you are crocheters if you're watching this, so if it is possible for you to do this, like if you're a crocheter, you can. If you work in wood or something, you probably can't, which is fine, just don't do it. Do your craft at your booth. People love watching you crochet, knit, whatever, draw. They love watching you do it in real time because it's like, oh my gosh, I get to actually watch this person making it. And then with all the stuff going around today with like Temu resellers and stuff like that, it's just assuring to know that you're like actually witnessing someone make it, so you know you're not buying from like Temu or something or like a reseller. Because there's so much of that right now, and not everyone wants to do that. I don't want to support that business. I'd rather support someone who's making it by hand. So doing it at your booth really brings people in and then starts questions, and then they might buy something. At every market you go to, I would say bring snacks, a portable charger, and if it's like a cold market and you're gonna be outside, even if you're inside because people are gonna be opening the door, bring like a blanket you can put over your legs. That has saved me so many times. Also, check with the event and ask if they are going to be supplying chairs, because sometimes they actually don't. Learned that the hard way. They managed to find me some in storage, but you have to bring your own chairs to some of them, which is fine, but just make sure ahead of time so you can bring your own. And if you're like picky on what kind of chair you sit in, because some of them are metal and you're sitting there for like 6 hours, bring your own if you have a better one. It will pay off and your back will thank you later. Next, what you want to do is clearly price like everything on your table. And I mean everything, because people aren't going to know all the time. And even sometimes when you do label everything, they still don't know. Maybe they missed it or something like that, which is fine, but it just reduces the like awkwardness of them having to be like, how much is this? And then you saying what it is, and then they're like, oh, like that doesn't make anyone feel good, especially the customer. So just have everything labeled so then they can silently judge and not do it. verbally do your face. I have little signs, like there's little frames you can get from Walmart for like $1. I use those, and then I use Canva, but I put like octos, $5, put that in front of the octos. And then if I have something that's like my mermaids where I don't have that many of them, I'll go to Walmart or Dollar Tree and get those little white tags and just stick it in them and put their price on it. But yeah, you want to make sure everything is priced. It just reduces awkwardness. All right, I told you we would circle around to the business cards, and I have 2 things to say about them. 1, have them. Have plenty of them. In your little freebie bag, give one away in every single one so that people can buy from you again. And also, have some out on your table so people who don't buy from you, but they might want to buy later, can. So just have them readily available. The second thing, I'm gonna try to do this because I got the glossy one. The second thing I'm gonna say about business cards, hold up. Well, you can kind of see like there's a gold border, there's little yarn things there and stuff. Make it look aesthetically pleasing, because if you have like a white piece of paper and it's your business written down on it, no one's gonna look at that and think, oh my gosh, I need to go here, I need to go buy something. No, they want to see something pretty they can look at, and you want it to give off like the aesthetic of your shop. And then on the back of your business cards, you want to have all your stuff on here. I feel stupid for putting my Facebook on here because, fun fact, I don't know how to use Facebook. Like, you can find me on there, but I'm not on it. So I need to take that off next time I order more. But on the back, I just have the cute little bee because, fun fact, I love little bumblebees and honeybees. They're so cute. And I have this, also made on Canva. So yeah, you just want to have a nice, aesthetically pleasing business card and, like, have plenty of them. Next thing you're going to want to do is have your business name available somewhere, like visible. So I put mine in, like, I got my table at the front, and then it hangs down on the table. It's a huge, like, poster thing. Not super expensive on Amazon. The most expensive part about that and my business cards was buying my logo from Etsy. One of my markets, you were required to have your name somewhere, and I didn't have a sign. So I went and bought a little stand and printed out KiwiFruitCrochet and, like, put it in a frame and just put it on my table because I didn't have anything yet. So definitely have your name so people know who you are is good, and also you, like, might have to be a part of the event. Something else that I don't know if it really helps with sales, but it helps with people, like, just creating a good vibe, is have free bags. It definitely is easier for people who buy a lot of your stuff and they're like, I don't know how to carry this. Just get some bags off of Amazon, like some paper bags with handles, and always ask someone if they want a bag. I mean, I don't charge for bags because what am I losing, like a cent per bag? Considering that you're, like, spending $5 to like $50 on my stuff, I really don't mind giving it out. At my last market, someone who didn't purchase from me came up and asked if she could she could have a bag, because she just bought a bunch of stuff at another booth and needed to put her stuff in. And I'm like, if that was me, I would want someone to give me a bag. So I was like, of course, absolutely. I mean, we're all people, we have to carry stuff, and I don't know, it's just a nice gesture. You don't have to do it, but it's helped me, I think, connect with more people. So I would recommend having free bags available to your customers, but, like, also if someone comes up and asks you, like, I have a bag, yeah, why not? Last thing, I know, I don't want to say controversial because it's, like, not, but I have heard people have different opinions on it, is I say smile and greet, like, everyone you see who walks into your booth. Or just makes eye contact with you. Not everyone's gonna smile and wave back or whatever, which is fine. I mean, we're all different people. But I think it makes people feel more welcome, and if it is, I used to have terrible anxiety, like horrible anxiety. I'm talking, if the teacher called on me, I would have to run to the bathroom and throw up. All my high school teachers, sorry, that was me. I'm doing way better now. But, yeah, I think when you, like, greet someone, they feel more welcome to come in, and then they feel safer, like, I don't know if you guys have ever walked into a booth where you're like, am I bothering them? Am I, like, the problem? Wondering if you're interrupting their space or anything, or if they really don't want you to buy something. Like, I have felt that way before walking into some booths. So smile and greet them and stuff. And if they don't say anything back, that's okay. Just sit there and, like, do your thing. You don't need to, like, watch them or anything. Also, that's why I say do your craft. They feel less pressured to buy stuff. But I don't know. I think, like, welcoming everyone into your booth is kind of a nice thing. And if they don't want to talk to you, they won't. Maybe they'll walk away. I haven't had that happen. Usually they just kind of look up at me like, and then keep looking, and then we're fine. So I definitely think you should greet everyone because it's helped me. Okay guys, this has been 15 like tips and tricks that I wanted to share with you about markets. A lot of them are basic and common knowledge. Some of them though are things that I personally wouldn't have thought of. But yeah, I really hope this helps you in the future with your markets, especially if you want to start any this spring, if you want to, and if you like have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I have had really good markets and I've had really bad markets. So absolutely ask me any questions you have. I've learned a lot from this past year and I'd be more than happy to share my experience with you guys if you wanted to start your own small business and start being a vendor. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to get back into crochet content soon. This is crochet, but it was more like market stuff. I haven't recorded myself crocheting in a while is what I mean, because I wanted to take off for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. This was a super fun video to make, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your week. But thank you. If you liked me, subscribe, and if you liked the video, leave a like and a comment, or whatever you want. You don't have to. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye!